Good day and welcome to CYC News. I'm Lucas Furtado. Today we have special guest, Professor Vanessa Delgobo from Centennial College, here to talk to us about evidence-informed practice. Welcome, Professor Delgobo.
Thank you, Lucas.
May I ask how long you've been a child and youth care practitioner?
I've been doing this for 12 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Now I just have a few questions, more about evidence-informed practice. In what ways does evidence influence your work with children, youth, and families?
Evidence influences the way CYCs work with children and youth, as CYCs have to analyze programs to ensure the program is beneficial. CYCs need to be able to explain to children and families why certain programs are more beneficial than others. Using evidence helps children and their parents gain positive skills and outcomes. Using evidence influences the program CYCs use.
Okay, I see. And what factors would you consider when planning with children, youth, and families?
We need to consider various factors. We need to consider the unique needs of the children and their families to ensure that evidence-based programs are suitable and beneficial to them. And we also need to consider the family's strengths and weaknesses and consider evidence-based programs and how they can be modified so the family can apply and implement the program in their daily lives. In addition, we need to consider the family's past experiences and what techniques and strategies work best for the family. As well, we have to look at the family's beliefs, values, and goals to ensure that evidence-based programs have a higher possibility of resulting with better outcomes. CYCs need to be able to be flexible with the evidence-based practice they are using and be able to modify evidence-based practices to use in various settings such as schools, within the home, and within the community.
That's really interesting. Why would you say evidence is beneficial in your work?
Evidence-based practices is beneficial in our work as it allows child and youth practitioners to gain various skills and gain a wide range of knowledge to better support children and their families. In the field of child and youth care, it is important to know every method or support that you implement with your client, so in future you know what worked and what didn't. Every client is different and unique, so referring to research and finding small similarities with each client you work with will help guide you to create a plan that works. Also, finding other theorists and theories that people have used is a great help when working with clients, and the more research to back it up, the better.
Okay, so every client is different and unique. All right, I didn't know that. Last question is, in what ways do child and youth care practitioners work with evidence, and how is your work unique?
Child and youth practitioners ensure that evidence-based programs are effective and meet the unique needs of children, youth, and their families. Child and youth care practitioners need to know how to utilize evidence-based practices in various settings like schools, hospitals, and community settings. Our work is unique, and we do not consider evidence just to be based on research, but we take research, the practitioner's experience, and the child and family's feedback into consideration.
Thank you so much for your time, Professor Delgobo. I really learned a lot. Stay tuned for tips on how to work with families after this commercial break.